My name is Dante Hart. I'm 21 years old. I am originally from the Bahamas, Nassau. I'm currently living I'm everywhere in Canada right now because I'm in Vancouver, I'm in Toronto, but I also go to Nashville a lot because I'm a songwriter.
She's everywhere. She's everywhere.
I'm a gypsy. But yeah, my home's Nassau, so I go there frequently to see my family. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm Ana Gabriela, Canahuate. I know that's kind of hard for some of you, but Anna, we'll keep it short. I'm from the Dominican Republic, currently at Hofstra University in New York. I play tennis there, and I'm majoring in communications. PR is my main major, and then I have a focus in communications. And I was in Sanchez since I was 14 years old. I was the first annual student here, which is crazy because you can imagine one lonely girl here for 2 months and a half without anyone, and but yeah, I came here 2013, and then I graduated in 2015, so it was 3 years, and it was a blast, and I got to meet this wonderful, smart lady, talented lady over here. So
I came to Sanchez when I was really young. So prior, I went to the Sanchez-Casal in Spain, in Barcelona, and I went every summer as a little girl. But then I started probably around 7, and then I went for 7th grade to go to the school in Spain. So I've been with Sanchez for a really long time, and then I actually ended up coming here for my senior year, so in Naples. So yeah, the years, I don't really know. I think I graduated 2018. 2018.
My experience here, it was really amazing. I mean, to come to a place where you get to combine school and tennis, and you get to share, an environment where there's people like you who are passionate about the game, who are also away from home, because essentially, Sanchez is just not a tennis academy, it's a family. Your coaches, your professors, they are your mentors every day. They're your pretend parents for the time being here. And it's just, you go to, for example, I would go to Louis' kitchen just to ask him for treats or for snacks, and it's just the little things that make it feel like home. And I think Sanchez taught me a lot of things, about respect, about discipline, how you would wake up every morning, do your routine, have your bag ready, and then the respect you have to your coaches because they are sacrificing, so much of your time to fix you and make you a better player, but also a better person. So I think, right, we can relate on that.
That's literally, yeah, she pretty much nailed it. Yeah. I learned a lot from being here. It goes to discipline, being on time, organization. Sanchez also made me an extremely confident person because I grew as a good person as well. But when you're on the court, you have to defend when you're on that side against your opponent, and the coaches really help with that as well. So yeah, I definitely grew confident. Would you say? I mean, you're super confident.
Yeah, super.
We're
really confident.
We're very cool, but
Sanchez
made that happen.
Sanchez made it click.
So well, honestly, my favorite memory is, I don't know if you guys know, the game Winner. Winner. Yeah. That to me was when I was a girl, playing that game with everyone was so much fun, and yeah. So and actually, because I coach also now. A little bit, I'll just to earn some money because I do write songs, but gotta earn some money, so I do that. Gotta do it, and I do also do Winner with the kids, and seeing their reaction and how happy they are, and they're screaming and laughing and running around the court, and that brings joy to me, and it brings me back to my childhood because when every summer camp at Sanchez-Casal we did Winner, and it was the bomb.com.
For me, it was the traveling, the away tournaments were a blast because just going on the van with Alvaro and Coach Lucas and just telling them please play some Shakira for me because she's one of my favorite artists, and blasting the music, and I'm just
that's
getting
so true.
No, yeah,
or in the van,
in the van,
they crank the
because
music up.
it's you're on your way to your tournament, you're already super nervous, and the fact that you you're playing your little music and you're like having your little steps and like you're like eating food, bonding with your friends. Like that really like made it like for me at Sanchez.
That's
because
true.
it was just not only me on my own, you know. Before it was like, oh, you know, going to these tournaments by myself with my mom. No, I had like 5 more kids with me that were going to these matches, and it was making it really fun. And also like just being here is an amazing place. I mean, you have Lazaro every morning like screaming random things, and then you have Emilio on court every morning, which is like a privilege. You don't have that in a lot of places. And I think that was also a very special moment for me, because he really cares about each one of the student athletes that are here. And I think that that's very rare to find in a lot of places. And you know, he's my mentor. You know, I can say that he's my mentor for my entire life. You know, I'm always like talking to him, catching up with him, and he's still, you know, with that care about like, how are you doing, you know, how's life. And I think to me that's priceless, and I don't think that you could find that anywhere but at Sanchez. So.
We're undergoing a coaching certificate program that they have here. So we're basically going through the philosophy of Sánchez-Casal and what they
Their coaching system.
Yeah, the coaching system, whether it's drills, but also what's it called, like having empathy with the students and
like
learning the moral part of coaching. It's not just like, oh, you feed a ball and whatever. It's also there's a lot more than that. It's also getting to know, connecting with the players, and having like making sure they're respectful to other coaches, making sure they're respectful to players and to tournament directors, and it just goes a lot further than it's being a parent as well. To the it's like not a parent, because you're not their parent, but teacher, like you're a mentor.
Yeah, like building your character, not focusing only on the results, like seeing things from a bigger picture. You know, what is your purpose here? You know, why do you wake up every morning at 6 a.m.? Because if you're here, you know, it's not just because you love tennis, because through tennis you want to do something else, and you want to, there's always something like greater behind that.
It builds character.
And it builds, and it's,
That's
and with this course, we're learning, you know, the tactical, the physical, you know, the mental, what it takes, you know, to build, you know, a player that is not only like, you know, an amazing player, but an amazing human being. Because in the end of the day, you know, if you guys, you know, they're probably seeing this, don't go professional, or, you know, or you don't end up like playing college tennis, you can still have all the values that you've learned at Sanchez, you know, like written in your, you know, in your personality, who you are, like who, like the people that you're gonna be when you go out in the real world. And that's like what Sanchez wants to do, not only good players but good people, and like a combination of that. So if you guys make it pro, and you'll also be like really good people. So it's a very interesting course, because us being players, you know, we get to see it from the coaching perspective. And before, you know, I can think back and I would always say, oh, like, you know, coaching, like, but no, it's actually, you know, it's hard, it's tough. You have to think so much, you have to involve yourself in the player's development. So it's definitely a really nice lesson, because I'm learning a lot of things that probably like Lucas told me 100 times, but I wasn't paying attention because, you know, me. But no, actually some of you don't know me, so but yeah, it's an amazing time to come back, and Sanchez is always home, so it's always nice to have somewhere where it's so welcoming and you can always come back.
We love you, Amelia.
We love you so much, even though you think that I don't love you. I hope you know that I love you a lot, and you know that.
We love you, and we seriously respect you,
and we're so thankful of you.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Gracias.